Hey folks, exodarkrhane here. Today I'm going to talk to you about Team Galactica, aka TG, and the Sentinel Fleet. Well, first let's start off with Team Galactica. It's a group led by FireKingMadness and me, darkrhane. exodarkrhane or darkrhane. Now, one thing I'm going to throw into this video, right? I'm going to throw this into the video only because I kind of feel like it. Okay, when I made my alternate account, I actually spelled my name right the second time. Can you believe that? The first darkrhane, which is dark, R-A-H-N-E, is not really supposed to be R-A-H-N-E. It's R-H-A-N-E. So exodarkrhane is spelled properly. You know, some general I am. As if I can't even spell my own name. LOL. Anyways, enough of that. Now on to Team Galactica, the group. We are a military group, but we are more into stellar exploration, researching new technologies, and going where no Robloxian has ever gone before. I mean, we mean that. We want to do that. We are currently against, our primary enemy is fear, because they're just a bunch of noob cakes. Anyways, so Team Galactica, me and FireKingMadness were playing this game. This is the game Space the Conquest by Selma 3. I was actually building this at the time that me and FireKingMadness actually formulated the group, I think. I was in a space station. I built this awesome space station, man. It was awesome. It took me about an hour to build, but it was cool, and nonetheless, nobody found it either. Ha! So I build this. So me and FireKingMadness are building and building, and I say, hey, why don't we formulate a group? The first group prior to Team Galactica was FDST, FireKingMadness and darkrhane Space Team. Another one of my friends got in on it. Cheese Gangster, he got in on it. And he decided to make the training place for FDST. But it wasn't but when we all of a sudden changed it to Team Galactica. Only because I figured Team Galactica is a cool name. And me and FireKingMadness, he agreed. FireKingMadness agreed. So we built Team Galactica. More people joined Team Galactica than FDST. At the one point in time, FDST had alliances with Space Control. Space Control would have had the more members. We have 20 plus members. We have 20 plus members. We do. I mean, we do. 20 plus. If you want to, it would be a real big help if you join. I mean, it would be a real big help. We need builders and scripters. I am TG's general and builder. I'm the one who I'm building currently the Sentinel Fleet. You are looking at the Sentinel Mark I. Now, on to the Sentinel Fleet. The Sentinel Fleet is going to be Team Galactica's prime Starfleet. This is probably going to be the main Starfleet. Yes, we're going to have other elements, other ships, other designs. But this will be the primal Starfleet. This is the Mark I, by the way. The ship is designed for two. It's designed for two, and can be flown solo. When I say solo, I mean one pilot's flying it. One pilot alone can fly it. Which is kind of nice. This right here is, of course, not scripted, only because this is Space the Conquest. I have this model on my other account, my other main account. Well, exodarkrhane is becoming my main account, so there you go. This right here is a particle beam, and this is the Mark I's primary weapon. Now, the Sentinel fleet will be able to turn invisible and come up to a target, and they wouldn't see it. They wouldn't see these. They would have to have some sophisticated stuff to see one of these. Because these are designed with a special stealth coating. It's pretty complicated. I can't even say. Now we are designing a spy, this is an attack. Now, the Mark 1 is going to have blades here and here. Those are going to be blades. And these will be phasers, omnidirectional phasers here and here, and it'll have 2 of those. Either that or it'll probably be some kind of blaster. Most likely they're going to be phasers. This is the ship. I mean, this is the ship. I mean, come on. Now, there's going to be... How many ships are we going to have? Mark 1. There's going to be Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, up to about Mark 5. Mark 5 is going to be the flagship. Mark 5 is going to be the flagship. But the Mark 1 is a 2-man ship. It'll be less laggy than the others. The others will be huge. Mark 2 is going to be a little bit bigger than this and a little bit more armament. Mark 3 is going to be twice the size of this. Mark 4 is going to be 3 times the size of this. Mark 5 is going to be freaking huge, but tiny compared to the base star. When I build the base star, Team Galactica base star. Now, the Team Galactica base star will be built on the other account. The other account, exodarkrhane, which is spelled wrong. Anyways, the other main account, that's going to be where I'm going to do all of my operations. I'm going to build the base. The base star is going to be a lot of work. That's going to take me probably a month to do. And if it's going to hold these, especially, it's going to be huge. I mean, God, it's going to be practically a whole place. Anyways, the base star, so okay, Team Galactica also is going to have some other experimental stuff. The Sentinels fleet. The Sentinel fleet is our frontline star fleet. This is going to be a part of the frontline star fleet, the Sentinel fleet. But we're also going to work on we are working on a Sentinel Devastator. Now, a Sentinel Star Destroyer would be a little bit smaller than the flagship, but it's going to be a lot more complicated. So anyways, that's the talk on the Sentinels. This is exodarkrhane, General and Second in Command of Team Galactica, led by FireKingMadness. It would help if you joined. We do need builders and scripters. Join Team Galactica today, or guess what? I will fire my laser at you!